we have a customer sending a Edge controller as one of the paddles has broken on this side here, and you can see how the button's really loose, just flopping around, where the other side's a bit more sturdier. And if you hit that button there, you can hit it nice and clicky. Where this one, it clicks, but when you press it compared to this side, and we'll see when we open this up, you'll see the little mount inside is broken off, and it's a very common thing. And they are pretty durable, but they do take time to wear out because it is a metal bracket. And got my hands in the way here, but whoa, everything fell out. All right, so don't lose these screws, pretty important. And also these little plastic tabs that we do have in stock anyway, if we do lose them. There's another one over here somewhere. There it is. All right, so there you see how the bracket has broken off. You can see that clearly enough. Camera, come on, focus. Yeah, it's not going to focus sometimes, but I'm going to move my hand away back. You can see how the other leg over there is broken off. A very blurry picture. But anyway, we're going to replace it with a new part. So we're going to replace it with a new one. So we've got a little batch here of them that we keep, and we'll place this part in there in a minute. I just want to check some stuff, make sure it is looking good. And just by looking at this button here, it seems to be okay still. We do have replacements of these, but I think this one's pretty good. All right, so what we'll do, and you can see the little piece that's broken off from that stem of this little bugger right here. Get that back in the camera. It's got a magnet on there, so it's attracted to the metal over here, to the magnet, the rumble pack. You can see how that little piece broke off from there. But anyway, we'll put the new one in and get that out of the way. Now this is a little bit tricky. You know, I'm off camera, but I've got to place these little plastic tabs on each side, and then I'm going to get it in these two little housings up on the board side. It's not hard, it's just hard when you have the camera in your face, and they might not fall out. Let's see. We've got it halfway there. Oh, where'd you go? There's got other tweezers. These are a little bit stronger to grab. I could just take it out again and redo it again, but I've got it halfway in there. Just got to pop that little sucker in and twist it around, and we should be good to go. Little mongrel. There we go. It's a little bit finicky, but you can see how those little plastic things there hold it in. And then we're just going to put the little metal bracket back over again. Be careful of the magnet. Sometimes likes to grab this thing. There we go. And we're just going to put back these screws. All right. And now you can see how it's nice and sturdy in there, and it is now beautiful clicking. You can tell it's obviously a brand new one compared to the other one. The customer only wants the one fixed. That's understandable. So we're just going to go through and give this thing a good clean. You can see there's some gunk on the sides here, and give it all a good clean. Give it a blow of some air, and hopefully button it all up, get it tested, and get it out the door. We almost finished buttoning it all up. I didn't want to bore you with all the screwing in the screws. I'm pretty sure everyone sees it a million times over. Put a little seal sticker there. It'll protect our work. This cannot be heated off or peeled off. This, as soon as it gets touched, it will rip straight away. So if you don't touch it, it stays like that. If it does rip or tear or anything, that means someone is trying to obviously manipulate and get into the controller, and it obviously voids your warranty. So just keep in mind, guys, if you do open up the controller and it has a void sticker, you will lose your warranty. So best not to open it, just leave it to the professionals, and that way you don't break anything and it'll end up costing you more money to repair than to fix, I guess. Put this spring in. I always sometimes forget to put this in. Sometimes I put the whole controller together and I go, oh damn it, I forgot to put that in, but didn't forget on this time. All right, we'll put the back in, and the back is a bit tricky. Mind you, I might have to zoom out a little bit here. If I can zoom out, no, it's gonna zoom in, here we go. See, the edge grips here, they tend to start to wear out after time, and that's just from the heat of our hands, sweat, and this is really done very poorly by Sony, I guess. But guys, if you are looking for a solution to this, we do supply rear grips. I'll show you in a minute what it looks like. One of them is one of the shop controls that we use around the shop. We have an orange one. This one's just a shop one we use around the shop when we're working on modules and stuff. We can test it and stuff like that. But it has mouse switches and bumpers as well, has digital buttons as well. So if you want to solve that grip issue, you can get a nice sort of matte finish. Still very grippy on the controller. And we do have other grips as well in all different colors if you want to. We have to pre-order those yet, but we'll get them in stock soon. And we also have a splatter grip. So we have a splatter grip. This is my personal one that I use sometimes. And so you can have that grip, and this is so durable, it will never wear and tear. will get gunky and messy. If you keep it clean like I do, it will last a lifetime. But if you don't, then obviously like this one here, it will just wear and tear. But like you see, we can do all different designs. If you like Damascus signs, with black, white, grey, silver, yellow, all that sort of stuff, we can do it for you guys. The digital buttons as well on this one. I didn't go with the smart triggers on this one yet, but I will upgrade it later on. But keep in mind, we can actually put in 2 extra buttons on the side. If you wanted to have 4 buttons on the back, just keep in mind that the ones that we put in are not going to be remappable. The only ones that remap are the ones at the top here, which is connected to the board. But I'm pretty sure people behind the scenes are working on doing a remap chip for the Edge soon. So we'll just wait till that comes out, really. Like I said, we also do the mouse switches in that as well. Ball effect thumbsticks. This customer still got his original modules, so when these start to develop stick drift, we'll put them in there for him as well. We'll get ball effects, and you can add tensioning as well, which helps with accuracy. So let's get this button up, and the trick behind this one is you're going to really get these 2 little prongs in here in the hole. If you don't line that up, they will not go in. And you're just going to massage it all the way around until it clicks in. It might be a camera because I'm using my chest to have this on my chest when I'm pressing it in, and it should all just click into place. There you go. And these mounts, after time, they do break. They're so fragile. It's not designed to open and close every time, sort of thing. So you got to be really careful. You can see the orange one that we had. One of the mounts up there broke. Just taking it apart, opening it, mucking around. We found that they break really quickly. But on that note, let's just put this modules in here, close that up. We'll put these paddles back in. Oh, there's a little slippery sucker. I always get confused how these go in. There we go. I don't use these ones, I use the other ones. So now they're both working beautifully. I think it was the right one that was the one that was faulty. I think these slide cancels with this one, I think. So he's constantly spamming the crap out of that thing. And after time it will wear and tear and break. But now, back to brand new. This little piece here, I'm going to give it a quick little clean because it is so dirty. A little wipe down with a microcloth. This controller was really dirty when we got it it's been sitting in a shed, but you notice a lot of dust will get in there. You can see when you just pull to the side, you can almost see inside the thumbstick there. Anyway, so dust does get in there, and I can see dust already here. I think this guy must smoke. See tobacco shavings here. Alright, click it in. Done. I'll just chuck on these little snap-on thumbsticks. These are my ones, but he didn't send his. Obviously, he sent his whole box, but didn't have the thumbsticks in there, so we're going to make sure everything's all calibrated. I'll turn the camera around and we'll see what's going on. Everything's good. Plugged it in. The paddles are working beautifully now. It looks like it had jumped from that right side and left over. It could be the program, but he's got this thing mapped out really weird, and that's probably the way he plays. If I hit X, it goes to square. If you hit square, it's got it mapped to R2. Oh, sorry, R3. Left R3 is good. Up, down, right, left, all good. Triggers are all good. Yeah, he must have programmed the controller because I have not mucked it. Anyway, we'll give it a good test on the PC, and hopefully everything's all good. So once we finish testing it, we'll contact the owner and obviously get everything finalized, the invoicing and stuff. But if guys, you've got a controller at home, or you've got an Edge, you've got issues with the paddles or triggers or whatever, you can send it to us. Best to contact us would be info@controllermodsau.com.au. That is the main place you would go. If you see any of these on your socials and stuff, can DM us, but expect that you might not get a response straight away. So best to just go to the email I sent you. I'll probably put a little link on the top of the page or pop up. But you can always go to our profile and go through the links there. There's always a link in the bio, so you can always go there and get in contact with us regarding any repairs and stuff like that. All right, on that note, guys, I hope you liked the little video. Please share and follow. And if you ain't following, better follow. All right, guys, take care, be safe. Cheers.